All right, I'd like to give all praises and due to Yahweh, Shem, Yahweh Shai, and double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS, and salutations to you brothers out there doing the work in truth and sincerity. This is your brother Bayan.
This is Tazabah.
And right now we about to get on the topic of Yahweh Shai coming to save his people. In the first scripture, we can bring chapter 6, verse 10, because the earth was made for the Israelites' sakes, man, not for the sake of these heathens, man. And it says, and I said, it is so, Yahweh then said he unto me, which is Ezra speaking to the angel, even so also is Israel portion, because for their sake I made the world. So the Most High made the world for you so-called black Hispanics and Native Americans. But since you broke his law, statutes, commandments, and start going off and worshiping other gods and different things, you've been put under captivity under these heathens, which is a so-called white man, which is Esau, man.
And there's a precept, I don't have it on hand, but there's a precept where it says the other nations don't change their gods, but Israel changed their gods. So that's just bringing out that proof that you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans sit there and change your gods with the wind. But which one you want to go into?
Right now we're gonna break down real quick. We're gonna break down to John 3:16. But before then, we're gonna let you know who Yahweh Shah was speaking to, man. It says John 3 verse 1. It says, there was a man of the Pharisees named Nicodemus, a ruler of the Jews. So first and foremost, Yahweh Shah was speaking of a ruler of the Jews, man. So that goes to pinpoint and tell you that he wasn't speaking to all nations to begin with. So John chapter 3 verse 16, it says, for the Most High so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish. Now the key thing is that people mistakenly get the whosoever to pertain to everybody, man, and that's not the case. Grab me Acts 2 and 21, and we're gonna break down this John 3:16, man, because the whosoever he was speaking to was you so-called black Americans, man. And the scriptures he called the other nations spittle, man. You got that?
Yeah, Acts 2 and 21. Yeah. This is Acts chapter 2 verse 21. And it shall come to pass that whosoever shall call on the name of Yahweh shall be saved.
Whosoever shall call on the name of Yahweh. Keep going on.
Verse 22. Ye men of Israel.
Ye men of Israel, man. Ye men of Israel. So that's the key thing, man. That's Acts verse 21. If whosoever shall call on Yahweh Shai, ye men of Israel. So he wasn't talking to everybody, man. So that's a cut right there to you bugged out pastors. That's a cut right there, you bug out people who go to these bug out harlot houses, man. And real quick, we're gonna keep going on. In this, it says, son, that who believeth on him shall not perish, but have everlasting life. Not his son unto the world to condemn the world, but that the world through him might be saved. Go ahead and grab your precept in Isaiah 45 and 17, and we're gonna break down the world on who he was talking about, man. Because you know we got you people out there don't understand it, man. That's why the Most High didn't choose to save the whole world, man. He only particular people, as it tells you in Deuteronomy 7 verse 6, man. For we're our holy people, man.
And not only that, but in what is that, Malachi, I think, or Micah, he said the name of the Lord is dreadful among the heathen. So how in the hell can they call on the Lord's name to be saved? So there's no salvation in the end but for Jake. So this is Isaiah chapter 45 and 17. But Israel shall be saved in Yahweh with an everlasting salvation. And the point of that is Israel shall be saved with an everlasting salvation. Not any other nation, not these Edomites, not you crackers, not you fucking not you other heathens, man. Ye shall not be ashamed nor confounded, world without end.
World without end. That's another key point in there. So you should not be nor confounded world without end. So Israel, you black Hispanics and Native Americans, is the world that Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is speaking about in John 16. All right, go ahead and give me John 17 and 9. All right. And again, man, we're gonna break down John 3:16, man.
17 and 9. It says, John 17 and 9. I pray for them. I pray not for the world.
Man. So again, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua saying, I pray for them, which is you so-called black Hispanics and Native Americans. I pray not for the world. So he don't pray for the other heathens that's within these nations. As a matter of fact, we're gonna grab this real quick. And Second Ezra is the 6th chapter, the 57th verse. It says, and now, O Yahweh, behold, these heathens which have ever been reputed as nothing have begun to be lords over us and to devour us. So now that's explaining right there that we've been put as a tail. We've been put as a tail, as these heathens been put as the head, man. So it tells you that, man. You niggas have been the lower bunch in the earth because constantly you going off the law, statutes, commandments, man.
And that's a tough thing, because he said which these other nations which have been imputed as nothing. That's for you to say somebody ain't shit. That's a mean way to put it. Like, look, this is you want to keep going on that or not?
Keep going on that.
John 17 and 9. I pray not for them. I pray for them. I pray not for the world, but for them which thou hast given me, for they are thine, and all mine are thine, and thine are mine, and I am glorified in them. And what's the Lord's? It's Israel. It said Israel is his inheritance. So you niggas out here want to say it goes to anybody else. Congratulations, man. You sold your birthright. Get the execution of the heathens, man.
Come on, man. And real quick, we're gonna bring out this John 18 and 20, man, and hold me Matthew's 1 and 21, and then we're gonna end it on Matthew's 1:21. John chapter 18 verse 20, it says, Yahweh Shai, who you ignorantly called Jesus, answered him, spake openly to the world. I ever taught in the synagogue and in the temple, whether the Jews also resort. And the secret have I said nothing. So there you go, man. When Yahweh Shai always taught, he taught to the Jews, man. You can also read that in Acts, the 11th chapter, man, where they was going and speaking unto the Gentiles, which was the Jews, man. Go ahead and grab that one.
Matthew chapter 1 verse 21. And she shall bring forth a son, and thou shalt call his name Jesus, for he shall save his from their sins.
From their sins. So he shall save his people from their sins. Now, when you go to, I believe it's Psalm 147 and 19. Go ahead and grab that ark real quick. It tells you that the law, statutes, and commandments was only given unto the house of Israel, man.
Yep. I gotta put that.
Come on, you got that?
Yeah. Psalms 147 and 19. He showeth his words unto Jacob, his statutes.
Now, when you go to the book of Genesis, Jacob's name was changed into Israel. All of the Israelites came out of Jacob, man. Keep
going. His statutes and his judgments unto Israel.
Israel, which is you so-called black Hispanics and Native Americans.
He hath not dealt so with any other nation.
He have not dealt so with any other nation. So how the fuck can you get past that, man? Come on.
And as for his judgments, they have not known them.
So you damn crackers, you Arabs, all the rest of you damn heathens, Moab, Ammon, hey, y'all can do what the fuck y'all want to in this damn kingdom, because what? The law, statutes, commandments was given unto the so-called black Hispanics and Native Americans. The so-called black Hispanics and Native Americans are not given unto the rest of the nations, man. So, hey, man, what isn't due to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, and double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS, and salutations to you brothers out there doing the work in truth and sincerity and endure, man. Shalom.